Nintendo Switchers, yes, 'tis I, Mike Martins, your handheld junkie. And I spent 2 weeks playing, I mean, release day. Let's be honest. Since release day of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not just gonna stand here and wave game cases in your face. I took the time, I played it, and I'm gonna tell you what I thought. Far from Hyrule, with no way home, a shipwrecked Link finds himself on a strange and wondrous island of Kahulinit. Only by exploring caves and shrines for clues to the island's mysteries can make his escape. When one tool won't worry, try another. Bow. Take positions from afar. Bombs. Blow apart obstacles. Arrange play and trade your own chamber dungeons. One player. Rated E for everyone. Link's Awakening is a remake of the 1993 game for the Game Boy. It retains the original top-down perspective and gameplay, along with elements from the 1998 re-release Link's Awakening DX. The game features a retro-modern art style unique within the series with toy-like character designs, Demoria-like world designs, and tilt-shift visuals that evoke original game's presentation on the Game Boy. It also features customizable dungeons which the player can create and then complete for rewards. Zelda. Link's Awakening. Man, do I have so much to say about this game. I spent 3 weeks playing this. I bought it on release, took my time with it, explored it, looked at one or two walkthroughs because I was kind of lost in some areas or not sure what to do. There's always the good old internet to give you a leg up when it comes to understanding certain parts of games. But back in my time in 93 when I played this for the original black and green Game Boy, we didn't have internet that accessible. And people weren't creating walkthrough pages. And I played the game for the original Game Boy, and I collected the shells, and I did the whole thing that you have in this new game for the Nintendo Switch. Heck, I even go back before that. I go back to Zelda. Yeah, for the Nintendo. It was the second game I purchased. The first game I got with the Nintendo was Super Mario Brothers because it came with the system. And the second game that I bought was Zelda. I spent hours, if not weeks, trying to find out where these castles were located. And back then it never came with a map, and it never came with a guide on what to do. But you figured it out on your own. Now, when I heard this was coming out, man, was I ecstatic. I was excited. I was through the moon because it's for the Nintendo Switch. And when I dropped that game in and pushed that click button and turned it on, I couldn't believe the colors, the music, the 3D-ness, the hand-drawn backgrounds, the engulfed with colors and emotion. You could feel it. You knew that they took their time putting this game together. I cleared it. I finally passed it. But I wanted to make sure I played it to tell you guys, instead of waving games in your face and telling you how good this game is and what people think. Well, I'm going to tell you what I think. The second I started this game, I was just hit. The colors were just... Remember the old RCA picture with the guy sitting on the couch and the dog beside him and the wind blowing in his face? That's how I felt when this thing hit my face. Wow. The colors, the eccentric music, the collaboration of all your different accessories / tools that you carry with you, provisions that you carry with you, your engagement with other NPCs in the game, your locations of things, where to find things. Your map is so much better than playing it on that little black and white Game Boy or green and black and white, whatever it was, Game Boy. It's just so much. Well, the technology got a lot better, but I was so happy to see this. I got through the first, the second, the third dungeon, and then when I got to the fourth dungeon, there was little tips and tricks that I didn't know about. I would go online, watch a bit of a walkthrough. I wouldn't spoil it all, just the area where I was stuck. A lot of it is just common sense. Maybe I'm just getting old. But to be really frank with you guys, the puzzles, the collaboration of getting your boomerang. I mean, you have to, back in the old Zelda, you just get your boomerang by going down into a couple of ladders and jumping over a bit of lava, and then you get your boomerang. This one, not only do you have to go through that, but you got Super Mario Brother plants and those little guys that walk back and forth from the original Mario Brothers in it. In this one, yeah, it was awesome. So you have to go trade in a bunch of stuff just to get your boomerang. So there's a lot more involved in this game. The gameplay, I think, if you were to play and sit through this, it would take you about 5.5 hours, I would say, if you were to sit through and actually know where to go everywhere. But if you were unlocking and figuring it out yourself without any walkthroughs, you're probably looking at the 7 to 8 hours to play. The original Zelda, I finally passed it in my 20s when I rebought a Nintendo to relive the nostalgia when in my 20s, and it took me a couple hours to clear it because now I can just go online and find out where all the castles are, where to get all the hearts and all the potions. But this is so well laid out. The sound effects, the camera angles, it's that bird's eye view like this, that bird's eye view from up top. I call it a bird's eye view. They call it from up down view on Wikipedia. I call it a bird's eye view. You're walking around, you're exploring, you're finding things, you're meeting people, you're handing in things, you're trading up quests. Man, I don't know how to tell you guys. Is this game worth it if you've played the one for the Game Boy? Yes, it is. Is it the same game? It pretty much is the same game. But I just can't get over the playbill. I'm going to replay the old one. I got the old one at the shop. I got a completely refurbished Game Boy with new capacitors. I'm going to go ahead and play the new Game Boy. The new black and white Game Boy that I have. And I'm going to play that. The 93 one and review that for you guys again. The nostalgia. Wow, who knew how that handheld gaming would get to this level? I just like, you know, you picking up your stuff as you go. The beach, the waves, the hermit that lives on the beach, meeting up with people, and then talking about it with friends that play it. Man, I could talk about this thing for hours. I could talk about all kinds of stuff where you could pick defense. I got to a point in the game where you could pick defense, or you could pick a harder hit, where you're red or you're blue. I usually go with the red, and I like to hit harder. Defense-wise, I'm good at maneuvering because I've been playing this game for eons. And I give this thing a 5 out of 5 stars for playability. I give it a 5 out of 5 for replayability. You can put this on the shelf for 3 months and get back at it from scratch, and it's like a new game again. You'll know a bit more, and it'll be more of a smooth transition to clear. Is it worth it? Yes, it's worth every penny. I recommend, if you don't have this yet and you're an old schooler like myself and you're a handheld junkie, this is definitely one game you want to add to your video game bucket list, or a game you want to own and have. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Hey, this is Mike Martins from the Handheld Junkie. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to support our transmission. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate the support. Look forward to reading your comments below, and comment below if there's a specific handheld game you want me to review. Thanks for watching.